68 yards and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Locke working out of the gun. Open net, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New England.
On first down, Locke. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch.
Locke's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 47.
Locke now to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
Now Locke again. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Brady's pass.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
From midfield, here's Brady. He'll find Lindsey here. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The ball carrier, Anthony.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Locke.
11-yard line.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. On play action, Locke. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on 3rd down for the Pats. 58 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
A first down carry for Henry, and he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Mark Barron. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Slant to Adams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 11-yard line.
Back to the ground now, it's Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
1st and goal at the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive consumes 9+ all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Bills nothing.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd and 4.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Philip Lindsay.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, Sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Locke taking this 1. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Brady. This one brought in by Jefferson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, Brady. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. And Graham's got it over the middle. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Brady again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That time a 6-play drive, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Those are his numbers through roughly the 1st half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized for the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Caught on the right side by Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. And Jones has it over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st down, Locke. He'll find Jones again, complete.
Locke's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Locke's trying to hurry him up with that clock running. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. Again, it's Locke. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is good, not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Callaway on the returns. The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, and it's the Chiefs who are out in front at halftime. Teddy Bridgewater, a touchdown pass in that first half. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, see what's happening with the Bengals. And at halftime, they trail the visiting Titans in that ball game. Cam Newton with 3 touchdown passes. In the game you're watching, it's been Drew Lock with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Antonio Callaway on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
From the 27, Brady to Jefferson on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the gun, Brady. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he's got some space here. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Point after try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On play action, it's Brady. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Locke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now, hold on here, we've got an injury. Well, that's Devontae Adams, the wide receiver down on the ground here. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Carry now for Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Locke. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
It's 3rd down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Callaway, the return man. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
At the 22-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Brady now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own goal line. Here's Jones on the return. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. New England on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Got his man, that's Harry. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. New England on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
Launch pass intended for N'Keal Harry.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
It's 27. Bills 7.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And down a scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Brady going to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So again, they'll throw with Brady. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1 at the 6-yard line.
On second down, Peterson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Peterson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Now Gold for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On first down, Henry able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
The 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry, and he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Locke working out of the gun, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The sack there by Trent Murphy. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Ready, ready, ready. 56 to Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. Let's go, D.
Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet half was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for New England, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.